In today's episode, I am joined by my cousin Aubrey in exploring my mom's and his dad's home place where they grew up as kids. This video is more personal to me because my mom suffers from Alzheimer's and she is in her 80s, and why it is important to capture stories and family history before time no longer allows. You see, my mom was born here, a twin, and we only have one photo of the home, this one. It consisted of a 3-room structure in which all 6 of them lived, clear up until my mom went to high school. Yes, they were poor, even by West Virginia standards, but they lived a rich life, playing in the creeks, tromping through the woods, and playing with the neighborhood kids. She lived next door to Oscar and Olive, my great-grandparents. Theirs was the larger home, where they raised 6 boys themselves, including my grandfather. The old homestead is still in family hands, owned by my cousin Aubrey, and today we scout their home sites and explore other house sites that were once occupied by their neighbors. I invite you to explore these sites with us and see the discoveries we make. In part 2's video, we break out the metal detectors to see how poor they really were. Stay tuned. Hello you guys, welcome to this episode of the Appalachian History Detectives. We're on site. Well, we're actually heading there, and I am here with my cousin Aubrey. We are heading to my great-grandfather's house, which used to sit right here on this flat. We're probably going to metal detect this while I'm visiting with him this weekend. Do you have any photographs of this old place?
Yeah, I do. I'll find them.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, I'll find them for you.
I only have very few memories of the house that sat here. Just remember it being 2 stories and there was a porch out front, right?
Yeah,
or was
it was attached to the cellar house right here, or well house. This is the pump house. And right above it, where that indentation is.
Right into the bank.
Yep, right into the bank, yep. And it actually had one of those troughs where cold water came in and kept everything cold. But this right here was where this shed is where the house stood.
So, I mean, this house was here a long time ago. And I only have, like I said, a few memories. But one of those memories was drinking Sanka coffee with Elaine.
Yeah, that's all they would get.
Yeah, Sanka coffee. And
stones down.
I'll show you in the video a picture of my great-grandpa and great-grandma.
These stones came from the sand quarry way up there on top. All our great-uncles worked, and our great-grandfather was stones. But anyway, these stones were here before they came up here.
You can kind of see the chisel marks on here.
But these were the foundation, actually, of the house that actually stood.
Now, I got to explain to you guys, the sand quarry, that was a cool place. Well,
I can still take you there.
All right.
I can still get there.
On top of the mountain here, there is what they call a sand quarry. They literally dug the sand out of the mountain, and it's in a bowl.
Looks like a miniature Grand Canyon.
Yeah, miniature Grand Canyon. And as kids, it was cool going in there, wasn't it?
Very cool. Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
My mom and his dad are brother and sister, and they grew up out here.
Yep, on the other side of that fallen pine tree. Way down at the end, you can see those 2 metal fence posts.
My mom always says it was a 3-room tar paper shack.
It was, and it was on locust stumps.
Locust stumps.
Yep.
And poor doesn't even describe it, right?
No, We're not going to find any money when we metal each other. Dad already told me that.
So. We won't find any metal things.
So we're gonna bring our own money.
Yeah. I'm telling you this because there's a point to it. But there's a flat area up here above these trees that are down. I know it's a long shot, but I'll zoom in. And that's where they built that court, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Right there. They uncovered an Indian tomahawk. It's actually in great shape.
Oh, I think the one pointed end broke off a little bit, maybe an inch or 2.
Yeah, I'll show it to you guys. And it came right out of the ground right there. I don't have high hopes here because I know how poor they were. By this point in time, if you haven't seen my other grandparents' videos, and They're his too. You know, we didn't find coins at any of those
Well,
sites.
you see all these little low spots in the ground? That's what happened when they dropped a coin. They looked for it, trust me.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if these morel mushrooms are over here.
Yeah. Some of my videos you'll see, we have a common cousin, Brian. Brian's mother's his father's sister and my mom's twin sister. See if I can spot it. Oh, you don't, it's in the grass?
Yeah, a little bit in the grass, a little bit. It might be on the edge of the grass here. I saw it.
Well, I was looking right over there. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Yeah, typically you'll find them in a patch. Now there's something else that I want to get while I'm here, and that is ramps.
We're gonna get them.
So in a video, while I was with our cousin Brian, we dug buckets of ramps. I'd take them home, I chop them up, I freeze them, and then we put them in soups and different dishes that we fry up on the stove. We're in ramp season, and for those of you who are watching my videos that aren't from the Appalachian Mountains, or especially the Mid-Atlantic, I don't even know where those things grow. But a ramp is what they call a leek. It is a wild leek, and it's like a wild onion, and it's got wide, broad leaves, and it's real popular here in West Virginia, isn't it?
Oh, they have ramp dinners?
And ramp festivals. There's a festival.
Sold ramp burgers while I was traveling. Ramp hamburgers. Buchanan yesterday, yeah.
There's actually a market for them in Washington, D.C. The restaurants over there will buy ramps and serve them in their dishes. In fact, even over there where I'm at in the grocery stores, there's a grocery store that my wife and I went to, and they had wild ramps there.
Do I get a cut of this? Remember, I'm poor.
Hey, here's a stone right here. Oh, is that a... No, that's not a stone, that's a block.
Yeah, they call those concrete blocks.
Yeah,
They're also native up here.
well, you know, look how steep that bank is right there. I wonder...
They used to have a garden down on that side. It all grew up.
A lot of people would lose rings, wedding rings in gardens. That's where I typically find them.
There's a corn patch right here in between our great-grandparents' house and my dad and your mom's house. They had a corn patch. And by the way, the greatest sound that ever happened up here when I moved up here was the sound of a flushing toilet. There were 4 outdoor toilets up here when I moved out, and one was a double.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah.
Why would you want a double toilet?
I don't know, I'm sorry I brought it up.
My mom, when I was a kid, she was telling me about, is it Uncle Clifford who had a crow that would talk?
Yes, and my grandfather and my Uncle Gerald and Clifford were up here, and they built that cellar house where that dip is right there. And while they were building it, my grandfather was laying blocks, and he was trying to light something. But anyway, the crow found the box of matches and kept picking them up and dropping each one into the water. There's some water standing there. I don't know what he was trying to burn or trying to melt, like a pipe or something for something. He was doing something with matches. But there, the crow was out there, yeah.
Mom would tell me that the crow would fly down here when these pine trees were much shorter, and it would come down to the porch.
Yeah, it was very tame. I know it was very tame.
All right, you guys, so this is probably going to be an intro to a number of digs that I'm going to be doing here with Aubrey. Aubrey, I'm not going to say where we are or how much land he has here, but he actually has the old original homestead.
Right.
Our family,
Yep.
from our family. The house used to sit right in there, I believe.
Yep, we'll go down and we'll look at it. It's easier to see. There's a lot of stuff there.
There were 6 of them that lived in that 3-room house.
Yeah, and the bed's folded down from the walls. When I moved up here, I had all the outdoor toilets up here and old tool sheds, you know, sofas out there. Not speaking bad about anybody, but we had cars on blocks. And Jeff Foxworthy wanted to do a movie here. I'm joking, Todd. Don't look at me like that. But anyway, they had us, the house. The old house was still here with the wash shed out to the left of it. And that's some big stones that went between the house and that. And they got water from the creek down below, which we'll film that. But anyway, I came up here. It's like I was cleaning, you know, I just inherited the property. So I was cleaning stuff. And that thing had snakes in it, that old house, hay, old clothes and stuff in it. And I thought, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and burn this place down. I said, I'll clean this place up. So I took some gasoline in there, went and spread it all around, made a little trail out and lit it. It went in, I waited. I was way over here. Waited, nothing happened. And there was an old AMC, golly, what are those old four-wheel drive station wagons they had back then? Out here on blocks. Nothing happened. So I went back inside, poured more gas, came back out, lit it. Didn't do anything. I said, my God. I said, I'll just give up then. Starting to walk away, and whoom, it took off. It sounded like a freight train. It burned there for a good hour and a half, just roaring. Just roaring. The trees started burning all around it, and I started, oh God, the fire whistles are going to go off in town. I mean, they were high. By the time it got done, I came down in the evening. All it was a bed of embers and a gorgeous brick fireplace. I said, perfect place to put a picnic table and stuff for the summers, you know?
Yeah.
Came back down, the next morning it was a pile of bricks.
It fell over. It got so high it.
Oh yeah, but it was all old hay and stuff, and snakes. I think there's part of a grate there too. I think there is. Just pushed out a little. Yeah, I think there's part of a grate in here. It's right there on the other side of the big rock. See it?
There's actually another one right over here.
Yeah, don't disappoint me.
Right there. So you guys, this house wasn't built probably, well,
It was built in the 1890s, probably 1900. That's when the Davis brothers moved up here.
Well, I see a wash tin down there. I see a galvanized tin. And this is where they would sponge off. I remember Mom saying that they would sit up here on a rock. Both of our parents are still alive. They're in their 80s.
The stream comes out from under a big tree up there and comes down through.
Okay, look at that old cast iron tub.
Yeah, if you want, I can load it in your truck later.
It's amazing how this lifestyle was not all that long ago, one generation back. So this creek here brings back not memories of me being here, but memories of my mom telling me her stories of, they would heat water up to like shave their legs. I remember that. Now, did they have a well?
Yeah,
Is there?
let me show you. Oh yeah, in fact, we walked right by it. All right.
Here's the wheels off of that station wagon, Aubrey.
We hauled 5 dump truck loads of scrap metal out of here when I first moved in.
All right, you guys, it might be a short dig video then. Now, it's been me standing here. I'm trying to think the last time I was here. So it's been about 45 years for me being up here. I know this video is not for some of you guys. You're probably not interested in this kind of history because it's not your history. But it is my history, and I like capturing this stuff for my kids. So, you know, when I'm dead and gone, they have access to it.
Oh, yeah.
And for those that want to tag along, I appreciate it. You guys can tag along with us and see the stuff that I haven't seen in more than 4 decades. We're going to look at some foundation sites. We don't know the age of them. I'm just going to tell you guys right now, they're probably around turn of the century. I looked at a map. I do have an 1885 map of this area.
Okay.
They don't show up.
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. And they don't show up in the 1920 map.
Oh, they're here before. They were in 1920 though.
So,
Yeah. Okay, we'll see this date on this one.
so I don't know how accurate the maps are or how old these places are, but we're going to take a look at them. You guys are going to see that. We're going to walk. The St. Quarry is up this way, right?
We'll do that probably tomorrow.
Okay.
Because we'll need the side by side.
Okay.
We
all right.
could walk up there, but it's a lot of through the woods and everything. But if you want to, it's a nice hike. It's not bad.
Aubrey and I were walking out the right of way along his property, and he pointed something out he wants ID help on, and I don't know. I mean, this looks like a gear shift or like a tractor from a tractor. You think?
It's like clutches right here on the other side by your feet, almost like
That
clutches
right
in
there. Yeah.
We can dig it up tomorrow if nothing else.
Well, I mean, if we're not digging anything that's
really.
junk,
Yeah, really.
we can come up here and dig junk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Man, alive. That's a whetstone.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's stone. Is that stone or is that iron?
Oh, it might be iron. See the
It
rust
could be
spots on
iron,
it?
yeah.
It's just dirty. That looks like a stone.
Yeah, it looks like a stone. Well, who knows?
Well, we'll know tomorrow.
I think I'll pass. Is that something there in the field? There by that?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay. Aubrey has his land. I mean, I can't tell you how many we've already passed.
And I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah. Even getting to his house. I mean, there's like Camera City. And that is a camera right there. Up to the first homestead. And there's a lot of trash around here, so I don't have a high hopes, but it's really cool. I wanted to show you all these daffodils. So these long green leafy plants have been planted. I doubt by a man, it'd be by a wife or a woman. They would always make a place a home. And I tell people all the time to look for flowers, daffodils, especially if they want to find an old home site. But is that a shoe?
A little kid.
Oh my gosh.
And these are one of the, see the gas line coming out of the ground right beside
Yeah.
the locust post? There's more posts all the way through here. See them?
Yeah.
There's, you can see about 5 of them.
So this is where the house was.
Yes,
Wow.
There's like a cellar house or something back here, I could tell. There's a pole down on the ground up there as we came in.
I wonder how old that is. Isn't that cute?
It is. It
That's
is.
cute.
I see a little gas line coming out of the ground.
Yeah, so they had gas and power. So I would say this was up in here in the 50s. There's a bed.
This is like a sidewalk here, if you notice. Still the brick and stone. Might have been a chimney, I might be wrong.
Yeah, and there's some jars. There's a jam jar or something.
It's baby food. It's a baby food jar.
Baby food jar.
And this is from a window, this glass. It's pane glass. Goes right behind you.
Yeah. These were poor people.
Oh yeah.
Real poor.
Oh yeah, see, I mean, there's another one of the posts. These are posts for the house.
Here's a jar. I can't get that out of the ground. That's, oh my gosh. So I wonder if it was torn down or burned down.
If it was burned, don't you think these posts would be black?
Yeah, but where's the roof? Where's
I
the...
think it was actually cannibalized by the other people that lived on the other property after they moved out.
I could see that. Yeah, there's an old barrel down there.
2 of them, they had trash in them, I saw that.
How did they get up here?
Oh, right here. This,
They had to get a helicopter to get up here. All right, you guys, I mean, these houses could have been up here, built up here post World War I, World War II, when the coal mines were here. This could have been an old mining shack. So where we grew up, there were lots of mines and lots of mine shacks that dotted these hills everywhere. Not a bad road. Actually, it's not a bad road. There's something here, right here, Aubrey.
I got a lot of those tiles above that house site I just showed you.
Yeah.
They're actually complete. They're square tiles, hollow tiles.
So Aubrey, when I was a kid, they owned this land here.
Yeah, over there across that nice big field and everything. There's 53 acres.
53 acres, and you had cattle in there.
Yeah, we did. 2 beef steers and
Yep, I remember that.
a horse.
I bet you this is from the coal mines.
Never
It's
thought about that.
an old mine
That's
shack.
right, that's
So
true.
we'll be lucky to find anything up there, but this is Appalachia. This part of West Virginia was settled by Italians, Polish, Hungarians coming in here for the coal mines. And I did a video on the Monongah mine disaster because I found a piece of mine script. And a lot of immigrants came in here. They didn't speak English. And they were working with people from other countries, and they all had a hard time communicating with each other. And the mines were owned by outside corporations. The Carnegies up in Pittsburgh, Rockefellers. And they took advantage of these people, and they died. They died by the hundreds, even thousands in these old mines. It's a real shame, the history.
The three brothers were probably coal miners that moved up there on our property that owned it before.
Yeah.
Our great grandfather bought it. Their wives, one was Russian.
Russian immigrants. Aubrey said he had a black bear. He's got some feeders out. You're allowed to do that here in West Virginia. Some states don't allow that, but in West Virginia you can.
Deal.
And he had a black bear getting into it.
Oh, just ran across in front of us.
I don't know if you guys have eaten fiddleheads, but they taste like green beans. And these fiddleheads right here are just good enough to pick. Here's a fiddlehead. Fiddleheads, they're delicious. Back in the old days, people would can. We still can. The old days are still very much real here.
Oh yeah.
There's never been a stop to the old days. People still can here.
Oh yeah.
They still hunt in mass. I mean, they hunt for meat, and they still dig ramps and fiddleheads and all kinds of roots. Morels, yep.
Mustard greens, walnuts, hickory nuts, the blueberries.
We're coming up on another house site.
Yep, this is a big one.
There's daffodils right here.
Logs here, I think, were for a log cabin. I might be wrong.
Yeah, they could be.
See the roofing there?
Yeah. Tar paper, that's roll roofing.
They can't be railroad ties this big, could they?
I wouldn't think so. That looks like the rim course of a log house.
Maybe some more. Well, they're rotted here.
Yeah, right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. This house was burned. It
did burn down.
Okay, it might not have been all that old.
The lid's a little bit small.
It's got a little plant. It's got a little terrarium in there. That's kind of cool. So we'll put that back. Let that thing live. Brick. Lots of jars in here. And ceramic. China plate.
Feeding raccoons.
I see something out there. Did you put that there?
I put that there, Todd.
All right. All right, you guys. Something creepy out here. Oh, it was a buck.
Oh, yeah, it was a big one.
Yeah.
A real big buck.
Yeah, you can see where he either shed his antlers.
Yeah, he was.
Right here.
He might have died of old age.
Wow, look at that. Oh, that is an old stone well.
So there's writing right here. And we're going to pour water on there and we're going to scrub it off and you can see the numbers and everything.
Okay. That's a hand-hewn stone well. I think that's about 20 feet or further. Probably further.
I don't know, it might be 20 some. Probably low 20s, I'm guessing. I'm not real good at the distance there, but
Of course, that's concrete. This top here is concrete, you guys.
yeah.
So at least we'll know. RAV 1920, is that 1920 something?
Yeah, 20 something.
1924.
Yeah, I see the 4 now right there, yeah.
All right, so you guys, this says RAVH. HRA? Hurrah.
The guy that had the property before this, okay, that's HER.
1924.
Yeah, it's definitely 1924.
I would say this house dates well into the 1800s.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
So you guys, I'm wrong. I mean, these probably weren't mine shacks. These were probably old settler houses. This well is an old well. There's no doubt in my mind. And the cap around the top of it is modern. I mean, it's concrete, but it's dated 1924. That's more modern than that down there.
Right, this was probably added on.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's still water in there.
Yeah, there is.
Put a magnet down there. This here's a gas line. There's lots of natural gas here. In fact, Aubrey, because so much of it goes through his property, he gets free gas.
That's right.
And so all of his appliances are on gas because he gets it for free. But so let's walk up in here. We are at the third house site. This house site, there's no discernible road. I mean, we walked through the woods here to get here. Yeah, there's
That's what they burned. There's big pieces of coal up here. You're getting closer. They were all over on the ground up here.
man, look at all the daffodils. Man, they just planted that stuff everywhere. And the funny thing is, I mean, who would see it? You know, who would be up here visiting? I mean, not a lot of people, I can't imagine. So I would say it's right here. That's the foundation. Holy cow, there's a lot of stuff in there. There is a washing machine there, right there, which was considered a modern washing machine by modern standards.
You see the old stove down in there?
Look at that wash basin over there. Look at that. Look at there. Look at that.
Yeah, they had some big babies.
Yeah. So the house stood right here, and you can still see some of the logs here and the flooring. And there's
On a bed, headboard.
yeah, headboard of a bed. It used to be probably coated in brass, and there's an old stove over there. But this is really cool. I gotta watch the glass. There's lots of glass in here. Look at this. Wheeling. Patent pending, yeah, 15 or IS 4226. The junk in the base, what was probably the basement, doesn't necessarily age the house. The house could be a lot older. Back in the day, they never used to have landfills or trash pickup. So back in these hills and hollows, people just dumped their garbage in valleys or in foundations of old houses. And I suspect that is what we're looking at here. It's got a lid on it. Yeah. Wow, you still see the rubber seal on there. I'll clean that up.
Yeah.
I'll use it for something.
Yeah, go ahead, Todd. Now there's another site.
There's another site beyond this?
Yes,
Oh my gosh. Here's some coal.
Yeah, there's coal up here all over.
You guys, I want to explain something. We're just south of Pittsburgh. I will let you know that. And there is the Pittsburgh seam that comes down here, and it's like 10 feet thick. And that's why there are so many coal mines in this part of Pennsylvania and West Virginia. Tons of mines in here. And people, once they discovered that it burned, they started heating their house with that. So they would get potbelly stoves and heat their house with coal and not wood. And it would produce a very high heat, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
I mean, the BTUs were, it was a great heat source. We're gonna go to another house site further up. I can't believe these are way out here. Show you guys this. You know, I bet you there was a well right here. This is around here, Aubrey. Wonder if there was a cistern here. Here's an old wash basin.
See this pipe here? That means there had to be like a fireplace or something with a pipe, with an old potbelly or something.
Another house in here somewhere.
I think there is. I think
Right
it's
up there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of older, isn't it?
Aubrey is going to show me an old mine out here. We're going to take a look and see what's left of that. And this was not a commercial mine. This was like kind of a locals are doing it. A lot of field heads in there, right there. All right, you guys, we're at the old mine. Wow, it just goes down. Holy cow. So is that a mine shaft? I can't imagine crawling down in that. There's a lot of coal right here.
I don't think it was a mine shaft.
So they hit into a coal seam right here, and they would dig coal out right out of the ground and heat their house up with it. And this was a mine, a private mine, and it looks like a sinkhole going right down into the ground. But this is man-made.
Well, they dug here too, I think.
There's a barrel, wash basin or tub, a couple of them. There's a bottle. Looky there.
Finally something decent.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh my God, way to go, Todd.
Look, it's got a jug handle on it.
That is cool. Shoot. God.
There's probably all kinds of stuff down in
There
there.
might be actually, yeah. I see another glass one there, but it looks like it's broke.
See if there's a mark on there. Yeah, 726 or 762. Right there. I don't know if you guys want to look that up. It's got an I right in the middle. 7 to the left, 2 to the right, 6 there. I'll get a picture of that. Put it in the video. We'll take that with us.
Oh yeah, just put it up.
All right, you guys, Aubrey found some morels. If there's enough of them, we will take those back. We'll have to come back up and get them with the bag. Oh yeah, yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some up there too. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them all up there. Looky there, man.
Looky there. All right, you guys, so morels are a delicacy here.
Oh, God, yeah. They're a lot better than fiddleheads, trust me.
They're coveted. You want to mark this patch. You probably want to put something around the tree there.
I will.
Let's see, an old box turtle, an English box turtle is what they call them. Hey there, buddy. Hey there, buddy. Hey there, buddy. We'll put him right back there. All right. Yeah, what was this? Yeah, and this is not a field. This is a burial.
What? Really?
I bet you this is a burial. Yeah, this is probably an Indian burial. Yep. Yeah, it could even be a pioneer burial. There's a rock I thought it might have writing on it. Yeah, I think this is a grave. See, there's a big flat stone right there. Yeah.
Oh, we're going to investigate that more later.
Yeah, that's a grave site.
Oh my God.
We found this little square stone right below that pile of rocks that I told Aubrey I think is a grave.
There's
and
a property line right down below you too.
Right below you. So there might be. This is either a grave spot or a survey. I mean, that's perfectly squared. Yeah. Thought this was kind of cool here. Oh.
Oh, yes, That's an old coffee pot.
Yeah, it's an oldie.
Old one, man.
All right, you guys, I found the fourth house. I don't know if that's a wash bucket or flue. Jars. Here's an old washing machine. Gas can. Well, this one's pretty trashy. There's sinks, there's a stove.
Yeah, it's a house site, yeah.
There's a sink there. There's a tank right there. There's all kinds of stuff out through there. Yeah, detecting this would be like a nightmare with all the metal, but man, look at the jars. There's some jars right there. I don't know if you guys can see. I can't believe someone had a house way over here.
Yeah, we sure did. Yeah, we did.
Or one of them, I'm pretty confident it's in the 1800s. The others, I don't know. So you guys, these are my treasures I'm taking with me, but where the trees are cleared out here is where there's a gas line, and the gas company has put this line in here and they maintain it, and there's another one that goes out that way. There is lots of gas in the ground here.
You got any water left? All right. You mind me taking it?
What in the world? What is that?
I don't want to use it all, but I'm going to do this. And I'm gonna clean it, okay? Hang on here.
Yeah, what a random place to have a rock like this.
This is Hern again. H-E-R-N, I bet.
Hern?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, yeah, it's Hern.
Hern again.
And
this is a property line marker, I'll bet you.
F-A-X. Is that F-A-X
Yeah,
right there?
Uh-huh, it sure is.
Fax? Fairfax?
Nice.
No.
Number 5, fax. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's number 5. And
Is
that's
that KL or TL right there?
it looks like it's K-L-I. And this says fax or Fay.
Fay or something, yeah. That's Hern though. That's Hern again.
That had that house down there.
Yep.
Aubrey, there at that well that I showed you guys where he cleared off, that was Hern, H-E-R-N, right?
Yeah, 1924.
1924. This is probably a property marker.
Yeah, let me get out of the light there. You can see it from this distance.
Yeah, let's see if there was a date on there.
Yes, what I was looking for. At the top, there's something.